Are we live?
It says we are. Good
live.
morning.
Good morning, everyone. Let me go over to Instagram and start our Instagram
Hey,
people.
if y'all notice what's going across the bottom of the screen, I think that's
Hang
so
on.
cool.
Come on, go live.
Yeah, go live.
There we are. I'm going to go back to Facebook because we can see better on Facebook. Good morning,
everybody.
everyone. And comments, we're like getting high tech.
I know. I like that little thingy over there on the screen.
I know. Now we can see your comments, whether I think it'll post from Instagram too. I'm not 100% sure. We may go back and forth. And we've got a little I don't know what ticker.
Thank
ticker
you. I'm like,
tape.
I know what that's called.
I couldn't remember it. So yeah, I'm getting really high tech here.
I know. As soon as we can figure it out.
I know. Well, it only takes me 5-6 years.
How long have we been here?
6 years now. Okay, well, better late than never. Anyway, good morning and welcome to Southern Twist Yarns. My name is Brenda and I'm the owner here.
And I'm Evie. I'm the instructor.
And we are located in beautiful Fairhope, Alabama, just about 30 miles north of the Gulf of Mexico.
And it is a pretty day out there.
It is a pretty day. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I mean, it's summer. It's hot. It's humid.
Normal.
It's
and
rainy.
the rain cools us off.
Yeah. So I don't have to run my hose. I don't have to go out and water all my plants in my little herb garden. I don't have all the vegetables like you have. I just have herbs.
We got watermelons.
Do you?
They're my husband's watermelons.
Oh.
They're like this tall, but there must be 100 of them out
my
there.
gosh. But you always get the raccoons. Always get.
Oh yeah,
raccoons
armadillos.
Love watermelon.
Of course they do.
I know. So let's go over and we'll pop over to Instagram and just see who's on. Oh, did it not?
You pushed
there we go.
The right buttons.
I thought I did. Okay, now we're live. Good morning, everyone. So we have a lot to talk to you about today, about some new things that are going on. And that's what I don't like about Instagram. We always freeze up. So I'm going back here. Anyway, so if you want to watch us, and you can go to Facebook, it's easier and we can see you better. But if you stay on Instagram, that's okay too.
That's fine.
Well, you'll still see us live, but we just always can't see what you're doing.
Right, exactly.
Anyway, so if you notice the little ticker tape across the bottom, this Saturday is Knit in Public or Stitch in Public Day.
Right.
And if you know the history at Southern Twist Yarns, we tried one time to go to another location.
It was so hot.
It is June. It is the middle of June. It is hot here. So we don't go anywhere. We sit out on the sidewalk. We've got big fans going, and we sit there until we can't stand it anymore.
Right, and then we come inside and then some more.
So we also start early. We start at 9 o'clock because it is just hot. You can come any time of the day you want.
Right.
You can come. You can bring your own chair, although we have plenty of chairs. You can bring a chair if you have a little comfy outdoor chair. It's a little bit easier. We have folding chairs here too as well. But we just sit out front and knit, crochet.
Yeah.
So
and visit with each other.
It's a lot of fun, and it does garner a lot of interest.
People stop
because of where we're located. You know, we have a Subway next to us. We have Sports Clips. We have UPS. People are very interested, so it's a really good time to kind of promote our craft. So I hope you'll join us. And again, stay as long as you want. Come whenever you want.
Yeah.
So one of the things that we're doing a little bit different this year is we've partnered with Circle O, and we have several Circle O yarns here, and I don't know if I push this down.
Can you see this whole table filled with goodies?
Look at this. So they are so kind to us. If you come in and knit in Public Day, and you are using Circle O yarns, you get a door prize.
A really cool door prize.
I mean, these are really nice. You have 2 skeins of yarn, and they're all mixed up. You can choose whichever one you want. So first come, first serve.
Right.
They have
I want this one.
This is their new cotton yarn.
And it is gorgeous. Can you see
hand dyed.
I know it's inside the. I should pull it out back.
But if you remember when I went live on when I was at H&H, I stopped at that booth and I showed you guys that yarn. It is absolutely fabulous.
Isn't that beautiful?
It is really
pretty. For cotton, it's just adorable.
And it's not like painted on. It's actually hand dyed.
Right.
So it's really super pretty.
Right.
I'm sorry, we were expecting a box, so maybe it'll come in before we go off of here.
Okay.
So and also you get a nice tablet in
Okay.
here, and it's hard.
Yeah, it's like a real notebook, and there's a pen, and it's got a pretty it's got the little thing to help you keep track of what page you're on.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Very
these are
nice.
really lovely gifts, and there's all kinds of yarn. Here's their In Love, which is a cotton as well. Their Nuva Luna, which is a really nice merino. They have beautiful colors in that. So this is going to be a little bit of tempting you to get in here on Saturday, because these are not going to last long. They're beautiful, really beautiful. They also have their Brazilian Merino Supreme, which is a big, big, fat, chunky.
Right.
So
this one's the Lucky Feet. If you're a sock knitter, you might want this bag
Right.
because this has got their really cool Lucky Feet hand painted yarn for
yeah,
socks.
and they and then when they first started the hand painted, the Lucky Feet, we didn't love the colors. They were all kind of dark and muted. I'm going to take this one out because
this is gorgeous.
this
I would
is
wear that for
really,
socks.
really pretty.
That.
So they have come out with some new prettier colors on their Lucky Feet and hand painted. So beautiful things. Really good incentive to come out on Saturday and join
Oh,
us.
definitely. It's something different. There's stuff in these bags you have never used.
You have to talk about Seaside because
Oh my-
Seaside's
that's so
kind of
funny. So we
interesting.
were looking at Seaside because it's really kind of funny. I grew up most of my years that I remember in South Florida.
Right.
And we wore swimsuits all the time, but I have to tell you, and I wore bikinis, let me tell you. Okay.
Right.
But I never crocheted myself a bikini.
Oh, I did lots of them.
And that's, I think, is funny because you were up in Michigan.
Yeah, but I lived by the water.
Well, I guess.
I lived by the
so.
lake, so we were always at the lake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, this is what this is for. And it's so cool looking.
So it's stretchy. It's got
Stretchy.
elasting in it. So it's stretchy. It's waterproof. Now, if you grew up like I did in the 70s and you crocheted a bathing suit, it was cotton and it was heavy. And the minute it got wet, it went droopy.
Absolutely.
This will not do that. So they say, I don't know, I'm kind of past the bikini.
Me
Just a
too.
little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah, no.
But for those of you that
Oh.
aren't, or if you have a young
Beautiful.
person in your life, it's really fun. We've got a couple of balls of that as well.
Yeah.
So that is for Saturday. Again, we start at
Right.
9 o'clock. It is knit or stitch in public day. So you can come and hang out with us.
Hang
It's a
out
lot
with
of fun. It's just real relaxed.
And you gotta tell them about what you're wearing because
Oh,
it's
I
so cute.
Okay,
I'm gonna
so-
tip it down a little
I
bit. So
think we're down as far as it'll go.
oh, you are. We
But
are.
maybe we can tip it this way.
Oh, there you go.
There we go. So
Cute.
this is Sylvan. This
It's
is
adorable.
Moonstruck Knits, Natasha Hornby.
Mhm.
And it is really a lot of fun. I knit it out of
Didn't you knit it out of?
yeah, I did. I'm sorry, my brain is soft silk, BC Garn soft silk. Really nice. This is a
Mhm.
thick, thin yarn.
It gives it
Honestly,
texture.
it gives it a lot of texture,
Mhm.
and I would probably not recommend this for this pattern again. It was a
It's
little
really cute though.
it
The
was a
finished
really
product
yeah,
is
the finished
lovely.
product was great, and it's a really nice. She does short rows across your
Her
back,
patterns are well written.
and she always does very interesting things, and her construction of her patterns
So
are
fun.
always really great.
Exactly.
So Sylvan, Sylven, really fun. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed doing it, and it was easy. It was pretty quick. I got it done.
Yeah.
Fairly quick.
This is Bolin.
That's
And
been
I
around
know that it has, and I
forever.
knitted this many years
Wow.
ago. And look, I mean, I'm still wearing it because I
beautiful.
love it. And it's a sideways knit. There's just a little bit of lace across the top, and the rest is just stockinette. But y'all have always say, well, tell us, what can we do with a yarn? And these are both two things
Absolutely.
that you could knit up in a very short period of time. And I pulled over, besides the soft cotton, the soft silk that Brenda had, I went through and I started looking. I said, okay, what could you knit either of our tops
Right.
out of?
Absolutely.
Zoe, whichever one you call it. We've got fabulous colors by Juniper Moon. This would be adorable.
Absolutely.
Soft silk again in just one
Yeah,
of
we
the other
just have a
colors.
couple of colors.
And it would be adorable in our Ultra Pima Fine.
Absolutely.
This is perfect.
It's a really
for
nice.
either one of the projects that we're wearing, the Bolin or the Sylvan. Highly recommend. You have a lot of fun. We got
might-
lots of colors.
You might even with this, could get away with Tilly.
Oh yeah,
I can't remember what I did
Tilly's might be a little bit too.
for Bolin. That might be a little too heavy, but I
mhm.
think you could probably get away with Tilly or Hampton.
And summer
and soft
cash-
silk. Yeah.
This is summer cashmere.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
So
I love
we
it.
have lots of summer
for sure.
projects that you can still do, then you still
Exactly.
have time to
And
do.
you still have
Look
time
at
to.
that color. Ah,
And this
that's so
beautiful.
yummy.
I would just either one of the tops we're wearing right now, and that
That color is
wouldn't it be
fabulous.
just delicious.
But I
Just
can't
delicious.
use it because
Why not?
I'm boycotting blue this year.
I think that's so funny. And
I
that's why
know.
you've got purple in your hair
Yes.
instead of blue.
And that's why my
I walked in and I'm
top
like,
is yellow.
yeah.
If you know me, I love blue, and
She
I
does
tend
love
to
blue.
knit or crochet everything in blue. I mean, I go to open my drawer to put something on, and it's like blue. So this year, 2025, I am not using.
You're going out of the
blue.
box.
I'm going out of the
Proud of you.
box.
Well, we got classes starting
We
next
do.
week.
We have
Rachel
classes.
and I.
Rachel and you have a knit along.
This is my knit along. It's free. All you do is buy your yarn and your pattern from Southern Twist.
Look at this.
You can hold either fingering and fingering weight together. You can hold mohair and mohair together. You can hold one mohair, one fingering. You can have a lot of fun. You just mix and match and have.
Can use Stellaris or Twinkle,
Absolutely.
because if
Yep.
you look, Evie's got a
Got
couple of little spots that
sparkles.
have sequins. Now we don't
Right.
have. Well, we have a little
We
bit
have
of Maryland.
and
you
we
could
have
use.
the skinny Stellaris
Right, the
stuff.
Stellaris or the Twinkle. So if you want to add a little sparkle,
It's fun. It's
we-
just fun.
it is so much
And
fun.
you can see that little glimmer
Mhm.
in the. I can see it looking in the camera there. So
You
just
can
adds a little
do it
fun
as
stuff.
wide or
Yep.
as narrow or as long.
it could be a scarf,
I did mine in blues.
of
That
course.
was my point.
Mine's pink and purple, but I have cast on again. I didn't bring the one that I'm going to be working on this summer.
But this is fun.
It absolutely is, and you just dive.
And make it your own.
Yep, have a lot of
Whatever
fun.
colors you want.
It's a
Somebody's
lot of
pinging me.
fun.
Okay.
And
Anyway,
then Rachel has a class.
Rachel does have a class. So that class starts next Thursday, I believe. If you've
Mine's
been in
Thursday
the,
too. Mine's
if you've been
Thursday
in the
as well.
shop, I'll have to look to be sure.
Mine's at 11 o'clock on Thursday.
This sits up by our register and gets tons and tons
Tons
and
and tons.
tons of comments.
Right.
Everybody looks at it.
Everybody loves it.
And so Rachel said, I'm going to do and it's crocheted, by the way.
Right.
Rachel said, I'm going to do a class in this. So this is, I can't think of the name of it. All of a
And I
sudden.
didn't bring the name up here
I've
because I
already-
was like, you have it memorized. You
Yeah,
crocheted
I like
this.
a million years ago. So Rachel decided to do it in a fingering yarn. This is Ba. This is their La Jolla.
Isn't that cute?
And so she said, you can really see the difference. She did
Mhm.
not block it aggressively. She blocked it, but not aggressively. So,
So
really, really cute. Looks kind of good with my yellow.
It absolutely does.
So you have a choice of what you
Right.
want. You don't have to use
Right.
mohair. You don't have to use Surrey alpaca. But you can. I think
Absolutely.
that's the color. It's so ethereal. This and it's beautiful,
It is
easy wear.
gorgeous. Right.
So the interesting thing about this is you crochet two pieces and then you graft it together in the center.
Center. That way you
So
have matching ends.
That match the end. So
Mhm.
this is great. I can't remember the date. I'm going to look it up real quick while you
Okay. All righty. Well, I
So
wanted
show
to
us what's on your needles.
Yeah, this is a new pattern that I cast on. I'm using the Maryland, which
I'm
it's our
looking up.
Maryland. It's the one that has a little bit of a sparkle to it. Anyways, look at this. It is just, oh, come here, yarn. Let me have some more yarn out of the bag. Look at this. It is just, I've really had fun with this
Yeah,
pattern.
that's the one I used in my Stromboli too. It's
And
so much fun.
Look
to
at that
knit.
beautiful neckline. And it's got some really interesting stitches here. So
That's
it's got
beautiful.
twisted stitches. And I don't know if you can see them right here, but this is stitches where you're wrapping the yarn actually around, and it creates these fun little
gorgeous.
texture. And I have to look at the name to tell you because I can't even, you can pronounce that better than me.
Oh, well.
Riena de Pico. Riena de Picos. Is that how you say that? It's a Valentina pattern. I've done,
I can't.
another-
It's too light.
yeah, it's
And
really hard to read.
really hard to read.
Yeah, but it's Valentina knits. But if you
Reina
are
de
interested,
Picas, I think.
there you go. That
Reina
sounded
de
good.
Picas.
This is a lot of fun, and I could easily be talked into teaching this as a class.
It's very pretty.
It's slow knitting because it is very textured, but it's textured only through to here, and then the bottom
then
is the
bottom,
easy
yeah.
knitting. Yeah. So lots of fun. So that I cast this on just last week.
Yeah. So yeah, you
What-
did. So this is what I just cast on. I still have my Marled Me t-shirt on. I didn't bring that with me today because I'm working on that at home, but I wanted to bring this and show you. This is the field sweater, and I'm very, very early in the beginning. So you can't really see
That's
a whole lot of it. But you probably recognize the field sweater. It's all
Oh,
over
it's
Ravelry. It's
everywhere.
absolutely
Mhm.
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
This is you start with a very wide, I did a twisted rib. Evie likes twisted rib, and I finally said, okay, I'm going to try twisted rib.
It just has
It's so
stitch
much
definition.
pretty. It does. It's a little slower.
Oh,
For me,
absolutely.
because
It's
you,
slower.
but it's still really pretty. And then you do what they call these grains. I don't know if you can see them. There you go. Now you can kind of see them. And it actually, you make these grains and it's really pretty. I don't have a picture of it. I'm sorry, because
all you have to do is look on Instagram though, and you'll see field sweater.
And or Google it or go on Ravelry. It is really a lot of fun. It's basically cables. So you do use a cable needle unless you're really adept and you can cable without a needle. Not really there yet. I don't do a lot of cabling. But anyway, so I'm using Wonderland's wool and cotton, which is called, what is it called?
Wool and cotton, isn't it?
No, it has another name.
It's right over there on the wall.
Anyway, no, it's over there.
Isn't it right here?
No.
You moved it down here? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it now.
Soft something?
Cotton Kiss.
Cotton Kiss. Okay, there you go. So it's 50%.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's Thursday. What can I tell you?
It is Thursday.
Cotton Kiss. So it really nice yarn, perfect for us. You can.
Something fell.
Yeah, my stitch marker just fell off. My little bee.
Okay.
Great for our.
There went the other one.
That was my. I should probably just put this in before it falls off my needles.
The needle.
Anyway, so that's what's on our needles. You might want to wait until you look at that. But I think Evie said, great, you could do that kind of stuff, and then people want a class. So
right, exactly.
You never
and
know.
Cool of
yeah, it's good. So, but that'll be like for winter because I'm doing a long sleeved one, and so I'll keep you posted.
But these are summer tops that you could absolutely.
And this Sylvan is so quick.
Yeah, that was a quick knit.
Natasha Hornby is just an amazing designer, and we have done 2 of hers as class projects.
Right.
We did her Letho and we did Nexus. I haven't finished Nexus yet.
Neither has Sue, so you're okay.
I know. Well,
you can't wear it right now anyway.
No, it's too hot. So I put it away and said, okay, I'm going
to
to make something for summer.
Stuff.
I did. So we had a lot of fun with that. So what else is coming up? So the Fiberside Summer Crawl. I've got some information and it's backwards. I know, I apologize, but we'll have this hanging in the shop. It is also on our website, the Fiberside Summer Crawl. So if you are familiar with the Fiberside chats, where you can go in and chat or watch other designers or dyers or whatever, they come on, and we have those every couple of weeks. This is our summer crawl. We have participated in this since it's been going on. This started during COVID, and we will be presenting again. It's going to be just a little bit different. Every year we kind of tweak it a little bit to make it a little bit better experience for you. So we will be presenting on July 26th. So keep a watch out for that. Go to our website, get your ticket. It's $10. And you get to visit, I think there are 16 shops.
Good.
So,
wonderful.
And in those shops, you get to see, they will have kits that you can buy. We are working on our kits to put together for some fun, I want to say a little easier patterns this year. Laura Dolbratz from Four Pearls has developed a really pretty crocheted cowl.
Is that what you get?
She did a knit, right? So you get a free pattern for that.
And knitting and crochet.
Knitting and crochet. So some of us who are a part of the group are doing some test knitting for her. And also there will be 2 winners each day, each presenting, that you can win $25 gift certificate.
Cool.
So it's a lot of fun. So I hope that you will participate in that. It always takes place on a Sunday afternoon. And what are we doing on Sunday afternoon?
Especially here, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot, especially this time of year. You don't want to go outside unless you're at the beach.
Right. Wearing your crocheted
bikini made in Seaside from Circle O. I dare you. I dare somebody out there.
We have some ladies who would.
Oh yeah, we would.
We absolutely.
Let's see what else is coming up. We also have our retreat. So we are planning a really special retreat. This will be, I think, our 5th retreat. that we've done since we've opened the shop. And
everyone's been different, and
yes,
this one's also
this
different.
one's going to be very, very different.
Right.
This, when I was thinking about what we should do this year, our world is kind of in a turmoil. There's a lot
Right.
of anger, a lot of unrest throughout our country. And so I thought we need something to just tone us down a little bit.
Right.
So I ran it by some good friends besides Evie and Rachel, and said, what do you guys think? And we have Jill from Knit Sisu who is on board with us. We always love when Jill comes to visit. And she's going to be developing an infinity cowl. So it will not be super hard.
Nothing stressful.
Haven't chosen the yarns yet, but we've got a yarn picked out that we think we're going to use for that. We will have John McVeigh, who is a good friend of the store, is going to be leading us in.
And he knows how to knit.
He does some easy movements and meditation. So it's going to be really interesting. Yes. Really interesting. We're holding it at Bay Treat. If you're local here, you know Bay Treat is on Scenic 98 South, and it's a beautiful, beautiful location. But anyway, you can go to our website, click under classes and events, and there's a little blurb about it there. Click on that and sign up to get more information. We're still working out the details. We're working with some caterers for food. We still have some details to work out. So we're not quite ready to start taking reservations, but you can at least let us know you're interested.
Right. And if you want to stay at the
and if you want to stay,
location,
we do. It's a very, very small amount of people that can stay there, but we're hoping that you will really consider. It is in November. Also in November, right after our retreat, is the Alabama Fiber Festival, and we will be traveling to that as a group. So again, you can go to our website, sign up and say, yes, I'm interested. Yes, I want to go. We'll leave here on Thursday afternoon and come back on a Sunday.
So fun.
It'll be a lot of fun, and hopefully we can all travel together.
Right.
And it'll be a lot of fun. So something a little bit different. And that's the
weekend
right after our retreat. So lots happening, lots going on.
And you can look at our calendar now on our website. You can look at our calendar and see what's coming up.
And you can just keep clicking and go through. And as we add classes or events or things going on, it'll go right on that calendar, and you'll know enough ahead of time. If you're at home knitting or in your car and you get a little boo-boo and you're like, oh man, I got to go in and see Evie, you can take a look at that calendar and say, oh, today is not the day she is teaching all day, but maybe I can go in the next day.
What I thought was cool, I have to tell you this, I didn't realize this when she was showing it to me, but I was playing with it. And so like if you're looking, I'm going to say September, and you see that there's a Knitting with Evie that you would like, you can push it and it will take you right there and it'll let you know if that's available.
Right, exactly. It's a great,
really cool.
Great addition.
I was impressed.
Our website, something that I have been working on in a long time.
I love it.
So
I love it.
It's a great thing. So we're happy with that. Okay, so I think we're going to get off of here because it's,
I got a class.
You got a class, and
Stromboli.
2 minutes past. And anyway, so come and see us on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Got lots of goodies if you show up.
Really relax. Just sit out there and knit and or crochet, whatever your poison. Okay, everyone. Have a wonderful day.
Come see us, everybody.
Bye-bye. Oops. And